Fridays, December 29th. Last work day of the year. It's almost 10 o'clock. We close at noon, so I have 2 more hours and then we're officially done with work for 2017. Got a couple places I need to get to. Just finished up all the stuff I needed to finish up in the office. I thought I would be more tired today after my late night last night. So I made a last minute decision to go to the Alamo Bowl a little over 6.5 years ago, and we said, always wanted to travel. I've always wanted to get out and see more of the world. And now I'm on the doorstep of that actually becoming a reality to me. And there's obviously things that are reasons why I would find to maybe not do that. Like, all right, can we really afford it? Is it too risky? Is it irresponsible? And I have to say, fuck all that. We're in our 40s, and there's things in life we want to do, and honestly, I just don't know how long this world is going to be here. And every single person that's here is here voluntarily to achieve something. It's the only reason. It's the reason for life. That's the reason everybody is here, to experience something. And I don't care who you are, what you believe. That is, I'm always hesitant to use the word fact or truth, but that is the purpose of this reality. The purpose of this reality is experience, and we go through our lives denying ourselves experience because of one reason or another, and I think that's really the worst thing we could do. And you want to be responsible. You want to make choices that allow you to experience as much as you can without putting yourself in a situation that you may not recover from. But again, it really is an adventure. You really should try to take the time to pursue the things that you are interested in or drawn to. And you can start simple. The Sage Gourmand core philosophy is you can do that. You can start simple. You can find something every day that you either one enjoy doing or one that you think maybe you've always wanted to try. I mean, as simple as taking the park and ride bus last night. I mean, it's something I've never done before, but I'm excited I did it. It was a new experience for me, and it's as simple as that. You can find simple little things every day that you can do that don't have a tremendous impact, don't have a financial burden attached to them. You don't have to, spend your life savings to do a simple thing, although I'm not opposed to that. I mean, it doesn't have to be an extravagant expense or circumstance or situation, but just try and find something every day, even if it's simple as a meal. You can sit down and try something new for lunch, or maybe you save up for, depending on your financial situation. Maybe, I lived a huge part of my life where certain things, caviar taste with or champagne taste with a beer budget, that kind of mentality. I've always been drawn to more expensive, higher end food, but for the majority of my life I couldn't afford that. I mean, and if I did do it, it was like a once a year maybe thing where it was a tremendous celebration, and it was either one I had saved money to be able to make that happen, or it was tax season or something. There was some kind of money that came in that wasn't in the norm of my cash flow that allowed me to maybe do something like that. But if that's your situation, then plan for it. Make arrangements. Put some money aside so that you can have steak and lobster once a month, or once every 6 months, or once a year, if that's what you like. But get out there. There's so much around us that we can experience that it's a shame. It's really, I think, almost a sin to pursue those things, to not engage in those things, and to wind up at the end of your life with regrets about the things that you didn't try, especially when you had the opportunities to do it, and the reasons that you found for not were silly, stupid. You know, things like, I may not get enough sleep the night before work if I go to the Alamo Bowl, and I have no regrets. I think it was worth. It was just 100% worth it, and that's what's on my mind today. Is just taking every opportunity to engage in anything that you can, what you feel drawn to. And I'm pulling up to my final destination here, and